Hello and welcome to Tech and More. So today let's talk about severity versus priority. So before that, let's understand why the concept of prioritizing the bugs came, right? So if you can see on the screen at the topmost tile which says why. So understand the situation. Let's suppose the entire team is raising 10-15 bugs a day, right? And of course, all the bugs cannot be worked upon simultaneously. To better understand it, consider it or compare it with the real life situation wherein you have 5 to 6 tasks to complete in a day. You cannot complete all of them at one go simultaneously altogether, right? So you prioritize those tasks. Okay, I'll do this work first, then I'll do this at the second number, third, and then fourth. Correct. Now, same is the case with bugs when you identify bugs and raise them in the system, right? So now, uh, let's suppose you have raised a bug and you give priority and severity to that bug. That is, it says that in which order should the developer pick it up. Now, the question arises: what was the need to bifurcate these priorities? That is, uh, why was there a need to bifurcate the order of fix? That is, why was the need to introduce priority and severity there, right? So first of all, let's understand that what is exactly the meaning of severity. Severity shows the technical impact that an issue or a bug is having on the complete application, right? And priority basically means the business impact that the bug is having on the application. This is the technical definition in the briefest manner possible. But again, I will explain all of these things with examples. But for now, please understand that severity is the technical impact and priority is the business impact. That's it. Right. Now, first of all, before going forward, we have to, I mean, we have these two different categories, that is severity and priority. And every bug will have both severity uh, and priority with different levels, right? So severity will have some levels and priority will have some levels, and these levels can be seen on the screen right now. That is, severity has low, minor, major, and critical. That is, when you raise a bug, the severity can be assigned as low, minor, major, or critical, right? And when you talk about the priority, then that means that you can raise the bug and assign the priority as high, medium, or low. So every bug will be a combination of both severity and priority with different levels of severity and priority assigned. This can be a bit overwhelming right now, but don't worry, we will jump onto the examples and therein we'll understand the different cases, different use cases, right? So till now, severity and priority, their meanings and their different levels. Right. Now let's jump onto the first example that says high priority and high severity. That is, when would you say that there is a bug which has a high priority and a high severity? Correct? Now, that is the case. If you see on the screen right now, this is the HDFC Bank net banking application open in front of me. Now, let's suppose you enter the right credential for customer ID and you click on continue and you're not able to proceed to the next page, right? That is a high priority and high severity bug. The reason being that it is a major bug from the technical point of view of the application, that is severity, and it is a high priority bug because from the business perspective, that is from the end user's perspective, if you are using this application, it will impact you a lot as well. So both priority and severity or both business or technical aspect of that bug is very high. So that is an example of high priority and high severity. Cool. Now, let's jump on to another example which says high priority, low severity. That means that this particular bug will have a great impact business wise, but it will not have a great impact technical wise, right? So, for example, on the screen, if you see, and uh, if you see the logo or if you see the line which says welcome to HDFC Bank net banking, right? Now, let's suppose if this was incorrectly spelled, that is, if it was HDFB Bank, right? So in that case, what happens is that as a customer or as an end user, your trust is shaken that maybe you're on the some scammed website or something of that sort, right? But from the technical perspective, from the application or from the developer's perspective, it's not a very big bug. She or he just simply needs to go and fix that letter. That is, make HDFB to HDFC. That's all, right? So that means that it is having a huge impact business wise from the end users side, but it is having a very low impact from the developer side. So it is a high priority and low severity bug. That is example number 2 or the combination number 2. I hope it is clear till here. Then let's jump on to the third combination, that is low priority and high severity. Right now, low priority and high severity. If you see on the screen right now, you might assume that this is sort of a disclaimer sort of a page, right? There where I mean, this is a page wherein people usually do not go a lot. Correct. Now, uh, let's suppose you click on this link and the link is not working. Correct, but there is a very low possibility that someone comes to this particular page and reads it and clicks on the link, right? But from the technical point of view, from the application point of view, it's very bad, because you click on a link and the link is not working. So from the technical or from the application view, it's a crash. It's a very bad thing, because you're not able to access a page. But from the business point of view, out of 100 people, only 2 to 3 people will be coming into this particular page and clicking on it, right? So from that point of view, it is a high severity and low priority. Again, that means high severity means highly technical bug, but low priority means lower business impact. That is combination number 3. Now let's jump on to combination number 4. That is, again, it says that when you have this low priority, low severity, if you can see on the screen right now, again, let's suppose you have this particular this particular text in front of you, and instead of the link, let's suppose if you have this particular line which says current account, had it been spelled current accounts, correct? Now let's suppose out of 25 disclaimer page, it is the 16th one, right? And herein the this particular thing is spelled incorrectly as current accounts instead of account. So it is very rare that someone will come in and have a look at this particular in I mean this particular mistake. And for the developer also, it's very easy. Sure, he will simply go and change the verbiage in the code. That is all, right? So from the technical or from the application perspective, it's very low, and from the business perspective, it's very low. So it becomes low priority and low severity, right? So these are the 4 different combinations that severity and priority have. Now, when someone asks you in the interview what is severity and priority, you will simply say that severity is the technical impact of a bug and priority is the business impact of the bug. That's it. No need to go into n number of definitions and confusing yourself and the interviewer as well. If you give a very crisp answer, it gives you a very good chance to make a good mark on the interviewer. Number one. Number two, if they ask you to give an example of high priority, high severity, and all the other 4 combinations, there cannot be any other combination apart from these 4. That is for sure. So understand these 4, rewind them, listen to them carefully, and if you feel that yes, this is perfect, then go ahead and start uh, exploring more and exploring more relevant examples, right? So, and then the other question that might be put up to you can be that, okay, you understand high priority and severity. Now, let me give you an example and tell me whether it's high priority or it's high severity or the other 3 combinations. So, if you watch this video with patience, understand each and everything, you might be able to answer that as well. So that is all I had to share about severity versus priority. And if you follow the pointers that I've mentioned in the video, I'm quite sure that you'll be able to easily crack this particular question. So that is all from my end. And of course, if you have any questions, any suggestions, any improvements, anything, please let us know via comments, and we assure you to get back within 24 hours. So thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in upcoming videos as well. Thank you so much.